Noise.
Так, всем привет. Так, сейчас быстро начнем. Сейчас вот это вот освоение Март выполню. Потом пойдем немного в Геншин. Ну и там посмотрю еще, в чем можно. Возможно, кстати, какая еще игра будет. А этому стрим будет, ну, долгий.
Noise.
Поэтому так. Все. Так, все, пошли.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony, but Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. Huh? Is that my phone? Must be.
А это миссия по Белобогу, что ли?
Ah, that Don Hung. Let's go to his room and talk to him. Don Hung, Branya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes,
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too.
Thank you for understanding. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friend.
Okay. Rest.
Всем, кто будет присоединяться к трансляции, привет
He won't
заранее.
budge, huh?
Или тем,
Maybe
кто будет
he's gonna miss
смотреть
out.
это в записи.
We never get the chance to. I know, but it's. If only he make. Maybe not. At his age, he might not. Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? You've been on the express for a while.
Так.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds.
Прикиньте, мне вчера на другом аккаунте выпала она. На этом аккаунте на основном у меня нифига ее нету, а на другом есть. Это вообще жесть.
Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with.
Ah, so thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hand make the
А
most
мне
of the
плавают
festivities
лишь
you've
одни
earned it.
сигны, блин, на нее.
You
У
two
меня
and
2
Don
сигны на
Howard did
нее.
help start
Зачем?
Gorilla 6 after all.
Вообще я не понимаю.
I'll be
Такой
sure to
бред.
join you guys next time.
Бред бреда еще.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Сейчас, подожди. Подождите. Все. Че ему надо, блин? Я не могу убить гориллу. Где? Вот эту. Я не смогу ее убить никаким образом. Вообще никак. Как ее убивать, я понятия не имею. У меня нету персонажей настолько сильных, чтобы поубивать тех тупых горилл. Скин на март.
What do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's actually not new. I just never had the right occasion to try it on. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
А она такая королева холода, блин. Или королева льда. Кто его знает.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you? Huh, you do seem to travel light. But don't you at least need some I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records. I wouldn't call it livable just yet. Ready to go? What? You're all right, Slope.
Так не туда
Ready to
нажал.
go? Bellabog?
Galabon. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there... Oh, wait a sec. That all in black. The interact you still don't remember? Never mind, it's not that important. There's only one way to find out. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out?
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please
Yeah.
don't. Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow...
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened...
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right?
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Wanna come to the city with us? The snow plains...
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my... Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. Me too.
You two make a cute pair.
Чисто
Anyway,
барыга.
I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Все хотят у нее научиться разбогатеть.
The universe is huge. Yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up. Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kid.
Next, I'll be introducing Belobog's History and Culture Museum. Was so hungry. It was built to memorialize. Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna also those who
Всем плевать на
sacrificed their
Пелу.
lives in the war against the invaders.
Miss Payla, Peter is falling asleep.
Enough. From now on, no.
Sorry, Miss.
That's
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict.
Она строго, потому что детям плевать на нее. То, что там базарит.
Hey.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started! Heartbeats will shake me. So rules can't break me. Crank.
Так, завтра, возможно, тоже будет стрим, наверное, по вот ХСР и по Геншу, наверное. Скорее по ХСР, наверное, будет.
Ta-da!
It's you two. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on...
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize.
Understood. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this.
Got it.
Bye for now.
Phew. Who'd have thought to say? Or we could go check out...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything all right, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurela 6. Among those outsiders were several investors from the They sought out architects who refused to leave. Those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC, it was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the...
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business
Yes, I'm afraid.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took...
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved...
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And... an astronomical amount. Before you both arrived.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Yeah, we have to help Branya out.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC... I'm glad you're both here. Now...
Have no fear, Branya. Yeah, after...
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can...
Знаете, я сейчас подумал, наверное, Геншина все-таки не будет. Кто-то у меня денежки брал, 2000. Маловато. Наверное, потом просто перезапущу стрим с игрой, с которой я пойду попозже поиграть. Наверное, так будет, наверное. Сразу говорю, в эту игру я не играл, она новая, буквально. Буквально сегодня, наверное, вышла. Я не смотрел просто. Она у меня уже есть. Я как бы знаю жанр этой игры. Но в саму игру я не играл. Если что, я говорю, пока не хочу, что за игра именно.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than, I suppose, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. I've heard that before. More than a few times, actually. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep...
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
На чем это
I'm
держится?
not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6?
Гоба.
It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
Гоба облез. Ну да.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're...
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it... Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as... No matter what solutions we propose, we will always...
So you're saying there's nothing to...
Don't worry yourself too much. But, to answer your question directly,
this isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is out.
Так.
So? Well, I guess... Did someone send you a...
Что по-быстрому-то скипнуть? То, что говорит Март. Нафиг оно нужно. Да там есть хук. Аж им продаст такой хук.
Huh? The eyepiece. Seriously? Topaz was just.
Обязана быть хук.
I guess complaining won't get us anywhere.
Чтоб раздавать всем хуки.
This place holds such fond memories.
Тут
Care
нету
to
хук.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting any— What's the matter? Got nothing to—
What's going on inside the mine?
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty panicked. They said these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All— who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think—
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait.
Потаз.
Right now, the most important thing is to free those
Почему ее так
trapped
не
in the great
назвали
mine.
Потазом?
Are you two with—
Персонаж под именем Потаз.
Hey, you two! Cat got your
you guys must be exhausted standing here all day? How about— what's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was— do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
team leader? You're even lower on the pecking—
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me.
IPC? Interview? No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Им смерть. Ой.
Ill tidings manifest.
Ну это хана, и так понятно.
Rules
Боль.
are made to be broken. Destiny is apparent. Blade of moonlight. Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Need a doctor?
That's it. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's set off.
Сейчас отъелись быстренько.
The mining team is hiring.
Хоп. У меня нету ничего. Нет, нету. Надо было забрать.
Ready for action? It's time. Let's get moving.
И тут будет... понятно. Да, развалим их быстро, да чё. Хотя можно было сервал, наверное, ой, черного лебедя убрать.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be—
Hello, miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest—
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
Как же она
Oh,
мне
it seems my
нужна?
source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between—
Чтобы звонить своего вонючего ГГ.
you bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to be. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code, or to be more precise, source code. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld.
Это ведь предпоследнее осталось.
Upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the
Еще одна
Legion's
осталась там
vanguard.
будет потом после вот этого
Lay
миссии
dormant
освоения.
within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that you're. But first, I need a guide to show me where these
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization. What are your intentions for the people?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact.
I understand. I will assist you with your...
Oh, so you're not as stubborn.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. But additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
All the miners here, huddled together.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived.
Собака стоит.
It's just that instead of a few...
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there?
Можно не убить.
What? Isn't that thing a Fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
Да, давай
The
убьем
IPC
Изири.
are all about their sci-fi sorcery,
примет-то
so it's
получит.
not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Yeah.
Понятно, ГГ сорит с ума, походу.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying? I should have known.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Сейчас приведет куда-то. Ну, естественно, куда же он еще ведет-то? Там, где надо пахаться.
I really don't know anything. This place is...
Those cowards!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Destiny is apparent. Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Try harder.
больно. Ну, не стало.
Ill tidings manifest.
Ох, как же у этой бесит немного
Another
Ешка,
precious
конечно.
memory to hold on
Вот
to.
у нее. ХП пожирает. Если бы не было такого, она была бы офигенным персонажем.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That big guy down there!
Well,
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Жопа.
wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Make a wish.
Усиление вбахаем в себя. Вот
A
это.
little something for everyone.
И вот это она заодно.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here? Don't lie to us! You see, I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our
А
jurisdiction.
куда у нее одежда
We are
подевалась?
all powerful here. You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to...
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the...
If I knew things... Anyway, since you seem intent on...
In lunar flame. Rules are made to be broken.
Ай,
Ill fate descends. Blade of moonlight.
так-то плевать, если она так синяя атакует.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Let's go. Yeah. Ready for death. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Вишня жирная. Зачем таки создавать?
What's in your prescription?
Much better.
Надо этого забить.
Rules are made to be broken. Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
попробую.
Much better.
Больно. Заколебал.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You don't look so good.
Save it for
What do
your
you
own
want to
skin.
know?
What's in your prescription?
Destiny's hand has truly blessed me.
Не успел.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Destiny isn't chosen. Let's make it quick. Ready for death?
Надо быстро мочить этого говна куска. Но нет. За что?
Kill me.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest. Let's go. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken. Tedious. Destiny's hand has truly blessed me. Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Mind your manners. Try harder.
Ты больная, кусок говна. О,
All will be revealed
что-то он нормально сделал.
in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you...
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for!
Ты же робот, нафиг тебе деньги.
Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So, are we all good here, or what?
Чем роботам деньги фиг его пойми, если их все равно починят.
Yeah. So, who is this Topaz?
It's a long...
Why did this mess have...
Oh, looks like we've got a mess. Are you coming?
Go on without me. Grania message you.
Got it, Zila. Well, do come on. To Klipoth for...
The These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Дайте мне отхилиться.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Bellabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belobogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with us?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the Overworld and the Underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision...
Мне хила, дайте мне хил. Я не хочу полудохлым ходить. Вот он. Ура!
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on your face sounds serious. Really?
I wish it were made up. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya
Wait. Okay, if it were up to... I've looked at some of the climate... And that's assuming if the IPC is able to bring building a better world for future...
I see. Thanks for your...
Информация, которая от тебя никак не будет использоваться, ну да ладно.
Uh-oh. Sounds like something's... What? How is that possible?
Serval, we're
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to...
What? Hold on, are you serious?
Surprised? My reasons are signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than as for working for the company. People need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of...
I see. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
met the Trailblazers. It's been pretty hectic in the city. Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for... Just look at them. Arrogance faced with this sort of coercion. You must warn them...
So, thanks for your did we miss anyone in the over? From what I've gathered, it seems like most people...
Come on! Can't we stay out a little longer?
What brings you? Seems a little out. I've thought of. I won't deny it, even living.
Another vote.
But let me get well.
Это такая ненужная информация, что просто кошмар. Да. Все мы это увидим в этом списке сейчас. Тут еще кто-то есть, подожди. Это же в подземелье, по сути. Ну-ка. Ага. Не знаю, где там врать. Наверное, по миссиям, наверное. Да пофиг, просто сюда пойду сразу. А, так это ж подземелье, ну-ну. Сейчас бред у них пропал своими головами. Что такая большая?
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Claire.
Mr. Svarog went out for a...
What? Topaz?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion. True.
Huh? Miss March.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just...
Because everyone has just taken...
You're right. Thanks, Clara. All that running... So, the votes are completely... Oh, right! She's probably...
Почему они где-то все в жопе где-то? Мира находится.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling? important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that...
Yeah, you didn't...
Right.
As it stinks.
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on... No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture. The vote is tied. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but...
Understood, Zila. This is it's times like these that a leader must...
Right. It's Bronya's decision. If she asks you...
Демон пробудился там.
Let her...
Я его слышу.
Well, it's all in Bronya's
Маленький
hands
демон.
now. She has to make the final call. Right? I'm glad Bella... the time has come.
Come on! Can't we stay out a little longer?
Конечно, мне нравится, как Байлу бегает с этими звуками плюханья. Кайф же.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before. What? Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
Мы украли у нее тетрадь. Пишем.
March, you're back. So, what was Zila's? I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion with them?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
How could you
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous camp. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Bronya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what...
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Надеюсь, это не слышно, то, что сейчас происходит там в заднем плане этого кошмара.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks.
Как демон пробуждается, начинается кошмар.
According to the intel provided by my friend,
The success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right...
Astral friends, I have an idea. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her.
Belobog's future is not... Stay safe, everyone.
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town. Here we go again.
Сейчас вернусь. Надо демона успокаивать. Так, все, я вернулся. Демон успешно был успокоен. Так. Ладно. Так, я взял себе попить. Так, все.
Come on, can't we stay out a little longer?
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go. Keep your guards up.
Опять они. Но, к сожалению, я больше ее брать не буду. Это полный. Вот это вот.
The Express has been a lifeline.
Да.
Time to
Вот
return.
так вот. Это хорошо будет, если не сдохну раньше времени.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is...
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the...
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means...
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants commanded...
I see. The stories about this world...
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, a looming crisis...
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any...
Emotional readings indicate that while my opinion on the...
If only my colleague... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped.
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton...
Automaton is...
I'll explain later.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to Are you ready? Remember.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call
Эх, можно было бы так постоянно вот их
It's a shame we had to resort to this
Было бы
method,
красиво.
but we had no choice.
You Silver...
I've seen standard issue.
Correct. Hopefully the auto. Are you ready? Remember.
Чтоб они оба туда смотрели. И чтоб за раз их обоих. На нахер.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan. This is the road that Topaz took when she left.
Let's find her.
This time...
О, так. Подожди. Я пока не могу сейчас. Такая сундуки есть. Там не было? Нет, нету. Потом тут будет. Походу.
Mr. Svarog? Are you all right?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with you. Such a result would be highly Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into while it is a
Unlikely potential?
Don't worry, Marge.
Himiko's right. As long as we...
Ну-ка. Да-то пока еще ничего нету.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible.
Сейчас
Many
будет
mysteries lurk
махач.
beneath the surface of this world.
Кому-то будет плохо. Это будет мне. 100%.
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna... This lady next to Miss March looks odd.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about me. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. You're following in the footsteps of the great...
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious. So many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Мне хана, наверное. Лучше пойдем. Мочим сразу вот этих козлов. Ну, хп мне не надо пока. Бам. Ну зачем?
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You don't look so good.
Естественно. Чё он еще бы сделал?
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who will it be?
This is our chance.
Time to show
Ну, хоть так уже.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Больно. Больно.
Let's go. Tedious.
You don't look so good.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Не помер. Иначе. О боже. Кто-то будет помер. Кто-то будет помер.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. Nowhere to run.
Конечно,
Save it for your own skin. You can't kill me.
Who invited you? Huh?
All will will be revealed in lunar flame.
Time to question your prescription!
Much better.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's go.
Let me tend your wounds!
Saving me won't earn you any more than that.
Хорошо, что я это сделал.
Rules are made to be broken.
No manners, huh?
Ничего вырос. Не уважаю.
You bully!
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Поехали.
You don't look so good.
Хил.
Save it for your own skin.
Нет, хил.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
Saving me won't
All
earn you
will
any
be
favors.
revealed in lunar flame.
Ну, с всех сторон становится легче.
Who invited you? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken.
Бля.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Let me tend your wounds!
Huh?
Time what's in your prescription!
Much better.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Tedious.
Scared yet? Need a doctor?
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Больно, конечно. А ты больной, что ли, или чё?
incredible. No one finished warming up. Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarilo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear.
Excellent. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain.
Да,
Let's keep moving
это
forward.
место.
What I want to show
Сундучки.
you is just ahead.
Так, сундучочек. Так, сейчас тут буду собирать все сундуки, которые есть. А то их надо всех закрыть уже с концами.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any...
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet...
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog. Without any... The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes.
So what you're saying is... The engine of creation was a weapon.
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generation. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
I must say, I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on...
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top... Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability... I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz.
Don't worry, if that's what they want to do, then so be it.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never...
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. Oh, thinking about a career, sure thing. I'll put in the best words I can.
I'm glad. Well, you all need some rest after Miss Topaz. If you need somewhere calm.
I appreciate the offer, but it's been great getting to know you.
Понятно, так. О, сундуки поперли. Так, где тут еще есть сундуки? Вот они. Нет. Я тут подумал сейчас, наверное, я не буду делать стрим для Ютуба сейчас. Когда вот сейчас это закончу, я не буду делать стрим для Ютуба. Это я сделал в записи. Стрим будет только для Твича, а потом запись выйдет когда-нибудь там. Какое-то время. Если кто хочет смотреть эту запись, ну, стрим по игре, я говорить не буду, какая именно игра. Пока что. YouTube будет только запись, но говорят, наверное, выйдет лишь к вечеру ближе.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was
Конечно, дам
happening
сейчас
here on
ссылочку на
Belobog, Himeko?
Twitch для Ютуба.
Well, you know.
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. I never thought this trip would be so...
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may all...
I have...
Understood. Is there anything else? If there are no further remarks, this meeting...
You only got demoted one rank? Whew! You dodged a bullet there. Pretty big. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new
Can I help you? If you've got something to say...
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurylos 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful...
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurylos 6... That's right. The renowned Terravan. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pier Point. There's a major deal that could have...
Huh. And what prompted the mighty adventure?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction...
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least...
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questions. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time. The snow is mesmerizing.
Так, что ж, на этом, наверное, по вот этой... Ну-ка. Достатки. Этого в недостаток. Этого в достатке. Надо вот этот. Тут надо сделать 5 как в Геншине. Или оно есть, не знаю. Что ж, трансляция для Ютуба заканчивается. Так. Если кто хочет на Ютубе, переходите на Twitch. Запись на Ютубе будет попозже. Так, для Ютуба всем пока. Сейчас, подождите. Я Ютуба кидаю ссылочку на Twitch. Кто хочет, тот переходит. Так. Ютуба подписка, лайк, колокольчик. Всем пока.